I got the location. Right? Going to get to be fucking. And you want to know where? You want to know the location of where everybody going to get to be fucking tonight? I got the location. Right here, baby. Right here on the Spurs bed. We fucking on the Spurs bed tonight. Yeah, baby. We fucking on the Spurs bed tonight. We're fucking on the Spurs bed tonight, baby. And to anyone talking shit about angE Postecoglou, win, this win means nothing. Because you know the Wham Brigade, the chicken little boys and the Costco guys, they're all getting together tonight to do a 5-hour stream. We're so shit. We're so lucky. We didn't deserve it. He should have been sent off. Suck my fucking cock.
Funky dog head, bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker. Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
So respectfully, punk ass bitch, shut the fuck up. Huh? How about that? Because you know what? We got one leg down and 2 legs is how much we need. Wait, there's only 2 legs.
Shout out to my man's Jacob, bro. That's my guy. That's my guy, but it's long, bro. It's long. Oh, man. Welcome to the Panic Room, episode 2, man. I can't even speak. I'm not going to lie. I've done a lot of crashing out for obvious reasons, man. We just got pammed, turned over, bitched by Leicester. It's peak, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm just gonna quickly come in here, and I'm gonna come in here and just talk about what we need to talk about. Anyone who wants to, I don't know why I ended the poll. I ended it too prematurely, but fuck it, I'm gonna start another poll because that's just me. Anyone who wants to hop in the stream, hey, the link will be pinned. Feel free to come on, man. Man like TJ, bro. My
Well,
bro.
back to you. What are you telling me? It's been
All
a
good,
minute
man. Back
since
to
I last
this.
spoke to you.
Yeah, been a while, man. A good 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? It's long, bro. But I wanna highlight man like Billy, fam. I'm getting new to the StreamYard thing. I can't lie. Shout out Billy, fam. They called us crazy for being angE out. Told man in the summer when he signed Vernon he's a fraud. Now they want to jump on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone in here. Shout out to TTM as well. Obviously, shout out to TJ, man. You know what I'm saying? Been supporting the channel for as long as I've known him, man. A real one out here, man. But TJ, I know you got some heat, man. Talk to us, bro.
Bro, I'm just smoking on some Ami right now, my brother. I'll be so real, man.
Smoking on
It's
that
better
angE
than
pack,
watching this. Yeah, man, bro. Listen, it's better than watching this shit. This absolute shit. You know what? Yeah, I've come to the conclusion, innit? When we're saying there's 3 worse teams in the league, we're a part of that number. Because we can't be losing to Everton, losing to Leicester, and then losing to Ipswich. Because, bro, the next match is Ipswich, by the way. For me, if we lose to Ipswich, that means we're as worse as we should be relegated. It's getting to the point where I don't understand why he hasn't pulled out. He's not backing him. And I say this all the time. And he's not sacking him. So what is Daniel Levy actually doing, bro?
Bro, I don't know what Levy's doing. That's a good fucking question. What is this guy doing, bro? I actually don't know, fam. On the real, I actually don't know.
Because the more we see it, though, and the more, look, let's be real, innit? We should not be losing to Leicester. With the players on the pitch,
at home,
it should never happen.
At home, we're losing to these man, bro. It's fucking disgraceful. Disgraceful, fam.
Bro, we're in trouble. We're in trouble, you know. We're getting relegated, bro. I'll be so real. I'm actually this is the first time he actually look. I've been flirting with it, yeah. But bro, today's game has confirmed we are definitely getting relegated because we can't even beat the teams that are trying to stay up. And you know when you're in a relegation battle,
Yeah.
you have to be hard to beat. It's so important because for me, Leicester fans would have thought, oh, we're going against Tottenham. We could get a draw. Draws are like wins down at the bottom, by the way.
Yeah, literally, man. Any points you can get to 40, we need
They're
it,
like
fam.
wins, bro.
You know,
So
the
we need to
excuse
be.
is gonna be TJ.
Go for it, bro.
The excuse is gonna be we hit the post twice, fam. That's the excuse, bro. That's why that this loss is unfortunate. It's not an angE, fam, because the players hit the post twice. If the players just scored the goals, fam, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be losing to Leicester at home, innit, TJ? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the excuse, fam. That's gonna be the excuse. I see it now. I'm just waiting for someone to say it, man. I'm waiting.
So what? So what? The excuse is the fact that we hit the post twice. That's why we didn't win the game. Shut up, man.
That's gonna be the excuse, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the excuse. People are gonna find a way, yeah. People are gonna find a way to justify this. I swear to you, bro. They're gonna find a way. I'm telling you, when you're lost in the sauce, yeah, you'll find whatever way you can find, yeah, to justify what you're talking about, innit?
You know what
Yeah,
it
man.
is, innit? The people that have been supporting angE, innit? They're finding 101 excuses to why angE shouldn't be sacked. The real question is, why are you still subscribing to this nonsense? The bottom line, the line that is the bottom line is, I'll be so real. What you're seeing on the pitch, is that good enough? And if you say yes, then you, for me, are not a Tottenham fan. I'll be so real.
At that point, yeah, I hear it, man. I
For
fully
me,
hear it, man.
For me, you're not a Tottenham fan because you're inviting us to lose. Do you get where I'm
Bro,
coming from?
you know how bad it is, bro. Emerson's gone and won a trophy. Kane and Dyer about to go win a trophy. I'm guaranteed whoever the next player to leave is, they're gonna get a trophy, man.
The next players to wait. The next players to leave is the whole 11. Because when we get to the relegation, bro, we have to cut the wages. We have to rip up contracts, bro. You see half of our 11 staying. Van der Ven, Romero's gone. Pedro Porro's definitely gone. I think Spence will stay. Yeah.
Probably.
But Adogi, I don't think he will stay. Basuma, he wouldn't stay.
Nope.
What we saying? Lucas Bergvall probably will stay.
He'll probably stay. What? But the entire actual starting 11, the real starting 11 of this club will not stay.
We'll go. Yeah, we'll go. Which makes us even more vulnerable because you see how the championship is. It's really hard to come out of the championship.
Yep.
We don't have the squad. We don't even have the squad for that championship. You see when like Southampton and Leicester go down, you can kind of see a squad that is a championship level. Yeah.
It's good championship level, and they got the physicality as well, so they can come straight back up. But you can't just have physicality in the Premier League. You got to have physicality and tech. In the Championship, you just need physicality. And the thing is, if we had a bunch of techie ballers in it, I'd be like, all right, cool. We ain't even got the tech, bro. We just have no tech and no physicality. We're just 3 points ready to lose, fam. That's what it feels like every week now at this point.
You know what? That's a good statement from Buckaroo Billy, bro. He was like, Kane met angE once. No. Up top. Not that one, the other one.
Oh, yes, this one. Yes.
Yeah. Kane met angE once and he knew the smoke, bro. Like, no, for real, though. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna be real. You're speaking facts because even when Dyer left, yeah, he was interviewed. Because it was at a period where we were conceding a lot of set pieces. Like the first season, if you remember, we were conceding so many set pieces. And when Dyer left to go to Bayern, he was interviewed to say, "Oh, how was angE's like? What is angE like?" Because we still don't know what he would be like, right? And he even said they didn't do no defensive training drills. Which
set the team up for failure.
Now look how we're playing. We're playing one-dimensional. We're expecting to play this attacking, flourishing football, but we don't have the basics, the basic fundamentals to win matches. This is why I'm saying we need to hire a manager that has been and done the relegation battle. And my manager of choice is Sean Dyche. Because look, it's a temporary fix for
Yeah.
look, I'm not saying Sean Dyche is gonna bring us back to top four, but right
He'll save us
now
from the bottom four.
we
He'll save
will be
us from that.
saved. We need to get this idea of this cup. The cup's not important anymore, bro. I'll be so real. Look,
Yeah.
15 years, I'll be so real. Around 16 years now. 16 years without a flipping trophy.
We
Bro,
can wait another, man.
we can wait another, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Now the trophy don't mean nothing. What is a trophy if we get relegated, bro?
Yeah, literally. We're getting relegated. We will be the ultimate joke, man. Right? No trophy will save us getting relegated. We're gonna get bantered because there's no top 6 team. I guess Man City, I guess they count in it, but there's no like top 6 team yet in recent history that's ever been relegated. Like Arsenal, it was funny to say, "Oh, they're gonna get relegated during lockdown," but that was like the first couple games of the season, fam, or like the first like 10, 15 games, and then they picked it back up and they ended up finishing like 5th
But
or
see,
some shit. Like,
the
we're over
underlying.
halfway.
But bro, you see, like for me, what is really pissing me off about angE, he had all that chat for we will title contend. I win in my second season and all of this. And bro, are we any closer to what our goals are? Because for me, we're losing so many matches that we should never lose.
I just don't
Never
get it.
in my life.
You know what I don't get,
We are
TJ?
so bad, man.
I don't get how we're supposed to, if we're not coaching defense, right? That means we're only coaching attacking, innit? How do we have such a one-dimensional attack when all we're doing in training is attacking? Shouldn't we have the most dynamic attack in the league? Because we're not training defense. So if we're not
100%.
training any sort of defending, then we should be one of the most dynamic, one of the most versatile attacking teams in the league. That's what we should be
The
realistically.
problem is, in it, a lot of people. So we kind of got scammed, in it. I'll be so real. Practically all the fan base got scammed because when we had Conte, and even going back to Mourinho, a lot of fans were saying we need to change this style of football because it's too pragmatic. The words were pragmatic, too defensive, whatever you want to say. It just wasn't inspiring. It's not the Tottenham way. That's what I heard. I've heard this heritage thing. Fuck the heritage, because look where this heritage has actually got us. Bro, this heritage is nonsense, bro. If we were Man United and I said we need to go back to our heritage, I can understand because they won many things. Liverpool, I can kind of understand. Man City now, their heritage back then were awful, but now
they're building it now.
they're building their heritage, right? Even Arsenal, them scumbags up the road.
Yep.
I can understand, right? But bro, this heritage is rubbish, bro.
These man here,
So
bro.
a lot of people got scammed because we went from being dramatically defensive to ultra attacking, right? And a lot of people at them first 10 games were like, yeah, this is refreshing. We don't really attack anymore. But bro, he's done the opposite. He's just said, fuck defending and go attack.
Yeah, and look where it's happened to us, bro. It's long. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's full on. It's a long day. I'm gonna be real. There's not much and the thing is about ultra attacking, isn't it? If you're ultra defensive, in a way you invite pressure. If you invite pressure, teams will get complacent, and then you counter attack. That was how Jose and Conte played because our defense was rubbish, innit? When ultra attacking, you still invite pressure onto you. It's just that you're inviting pressure to get countered. And all it takes is one counter, fam. Like, we know that on both sides. Like, when we're being defensive and we're parking the bus, we know we just need one chance, and to score it, and that's it. That's how teams are playing against us, bro. Like, even when Leicester went 1-0 down, you see them panicking. They didn't panic because they knew, fam, One chance is all they need,
And
yeah.
you see
And they
this when
got
they
it.
when they went 2-1 up, you saw a shift of the team change. They said, "Look, we understand our situation. We're in a relegation battle. We're 2-1 up to our rivals. Let's sit back and defend for our life." And you saw 11 players sitting back defending. That's the difference between Tottenham and Leicester and Everton, because they know where they're at. Some reason, angE can't. I don't think angE believes he knows where he's at.
And you know this is such a new situation for angE. I don't think angE has ever been in this kind of place in the table in his life. So I don't even know if he's going to be able to handle this well, bro. Which is why I say, yo, he got to just get rid, man. We just got. He has to go now. He has to go, fam. Like, I don't get. Like, I don't get where we go from here. Like, he's never been in a relegation fight. Like, he doesn't understand what this means, innit? Like, he don't understand
100% no
the
self-awareness,
magnitude
my
of the
brother.
situation.
There's
There's no way.
there's no self-awareness. 110%.
Bro,
Because
if you're a relegation team, yeah, you don't take off your only striker regardless of injuries, regardless of minutes restrictions. You don't do that, fam, because he's your only striker, bro. Like, you don't take him off, fam. But well, he seems to still think that he's in a position to where we can still do minutes restrictions and rest players and ease players back into it. Bro, we don't have that, fam. And especially when we've just conceded twice, especially when the only clear-cut chances we've had have come from the goal, basically, Porro whipping the ball into Richarlison. Bro, we've seen how the goal was scored. We've seen Richarlison score. We saw his confidence was sky high, and you took him off. Fuck a minutes restriction. We've just conceded twice in 5 minutes, and you decide to just take off the striker that scored the goal for us. Take him off, fam. Makes no sense, bro. Makes no fucking
you
sense,
know,
bro.
it doesn't make sense at all, bro. I'll be so real, man. And you know, the more I watch angE football, the more I question what I know about football.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm watching. I'm gonna be real. I just sit back and just marvel at what I'm seeing, bro. And not even in a good way, fam. I'm just watching this like, yo, what is going on right now, fam? That's literally what I'm thinking in my head. What is going on? Because I don't know, fam. I don't know what's going on.
It's a joke, innit?
It's fuck, man.
It's a joke, innit?
At least the managers before them, just as Musa just said in it, at least the managers before them came in, saw the defense was an issue, and was like, yo, let's focus on defending. And to be fair, they had Harry Kane in it, and they had a better Son up top in it, so they didn't have to worry as much about attacking. But the way these men were saying it before, bro, we got the best attack in the league, fam. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of goals scored, so clearly the attack wasn't crazy amount of a problem anyway, because them man are saying the attack was the best in the league just a month ago. That's what we were hearing, fam. So if the attack is the best in the league, then I don't want to hear this. We don't have Harry Kane talk in it, because we had the best attack in the league a month ago, and that was with Son and Brendan Johnson and Solanke and Timo Werner. You know what I'm saying? With all these men, we still had the best attack in the league technically a month ago. So the problem is still defending, except this guy wants to go ultra attack now. Like, this shit is stupid, bro. This shit is actually stupid.
It's bad, man.
Like,
We should have bought in. I'll be real. Pochettino should have come when he came.
Yeah.
But Levy
Should have, man.
didn't offer the contract. Was the biggest mistake. The biggest. We should have brought Pochettino back, in my opinion.
Agree.
Yeah, we really should have, man. We
Poch
really
was right there.
We could have. Now he's what, USA manager, innit? So
yeah,
it's
and
long
it's my
day, man.
country.
It is. By the way, guys, if you guys want to come up on the stream, just hit the StreamYard link. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to have a face cam to come on the stream. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, do nothing strange for changing it. I'm not P. Diddy, fam, you know, like that. You can come on the stream and you can say your piece in it. But Fred, shout out to you for coming up, man.
And the fact that angE accepted that terrible transfer window. Like,
exactly.
He signed a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just literally children. Archie Gray, 40 million because he's on cheap wages. Odebert, 25 million because he's on cheap wages. Cheap wages is what matters.
Yep. Cheap wages, bro. That's what
Maybe they were preparing for the championship. Now I look at it, we've
That's
got
what. Buy
maybe they
championship.
were though.
You know, you buy championship players, you get championship. You get in the championship. That's
You get championship results, fam. That's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Literally, Solanke 65 million on 90K a week.
No,
Brandon
but let's
Johnson
leave it. Oh,
65
hold on.
million on 70K a week.
Yo, bro, let's
Like,
leave it though. One second, bro. You know what? I'm starting to think Daniel Levy was preparing to go to the championship because he sent our best youngsters on loan to respectively championship places, right?
yeah, man, like
Look
minerals,
at the
man.
players he brought
Yeah,
in
I'm going.
at championship
What up,
level.
man?
Well, go on, my brother.
Yeah, I'm going, dog. What you
Hey.
not saying?
I'm
No,
chilling,
it might
man. How
be.
you doing, my
just chilling
broski?
here.
Yeah, man. I might, bro. Elijah, I think certain people deserves their apologies. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because I've been telling man about angE, yeah? And at the beginning of the
yeah,
season, yeah, a lot of Spurs man them, yeah, was saying, like, Spurs are challenging for the league, you know what I'm saying? Spurs are
yeah,
back. Archie Gray is world class, you know what I'm saying? I heard
yeah,
this, bro. I
Odegaard
have
is
the
a
receipts.
star.
yeah, man. Yeah,
Don't
man.
for, don't don't forget you know what I mean, Sasa Toure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That was crazy.
They're calling him the next Torre.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
I feel ashamed to admit I fell in that trap calling Star the next Torre. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. He is.
Yeah,
Torre.
don't forget Solanke. Solanke, to be
Oh,
fair,
yeah.
Solanke, it's hard with him. I struggle to say if he's a scrub or not. Like, because sometimes like he can score, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
like he's like arguably like one of the best finishers at Spurs. But the
But
thing
again,
is,
you look Osenham. I don't know. I don't even. Osenham was available.
yeah,
Oh,
Osimhen.
Osherman, yeah.
Osimhen.
Yeah.
Osenham.
Yeah.
Thank you. Osenham
Yeah. No,
was available.
yeah, there were better strikers on the table, man. Like,
We could
we
have
let
got him
But
for loan
see,
this season.
no,
But we
but
didn't
you
want to
see,
pay his
we're
wages.
not ambitious enough, innit?
Yeah,
We wouldn't go
exactly.
for the Osmans. We wouldn't go for the Vlahoviches. We wouldn't go for them, man, because they're too expensive. Bro, me
yeah.
and has been saying we needed to go for Isaac for so long. Isaac, bro. But
and now
we're not
so,
ambitious, bro. We're
Yeah,
not
should just
No,
ambitious
we
demand
enough.
were
for
ready for
Isaac
We
or
just choose
them,
not
man.
to pay for him.
When Kane left,
yeah,
let's be real with it. When Kane left Tottenham, I was saying we need to get a bad boy striker. Get the Isaac, put the money forward. But this team is not ambitious. Bro,
No.
when we sold Toby Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen, I was saying we need to go for the bad boy centre backs. And at the time, we didn't have. We were linked to like people like Skriniar,
Exactly.
people like bro. Even when Ericsson
Even
left, we were linked to
even Bastoni.
Dybala. Bro, we're not
and
ambitious.
Bastoni, yeah, that's another one.
What about Diaz? We didn't go. We were trying to go, bro. We're not ambitious, bro. We missed out on the
Even
best
Dybala,
players.
fam.
Yeah,
Yeah, you miss
and
out
we got the
on
cheap
the people.
championship players.
Yeah.
The
Like
Diaz, Rodon
no
overpaid.
ambition. Like I said this, yeah. Levy and them man, yeah, they do that for money saving exercises. You know what I'm saying? Signing the Bastonis and all them man, they'll cost a lot in the wage bill, and he doesn't want to break it. You know what I'm saying? Like you see other clubs, yeah, like they break the bank. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the wage bill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
And
even
and
when
bo-
no, go
No.
ahead, man. It was my fault. Go
yeah,
ahead, man.
and boy, that's it, man. It's a money saving exercise. Period.
It is. Nah, facts, man. And that's the thing. Even when Arsenal built their stadium, at least the young guys they brought in, yeah, not only did they play them, they actually scouted and brought in some good players. That they brought in like Nasri's, your Fabregases, you know what I'm saying? Players like that, fam, that Kalishi, like players who were youngish, but they had a bit about them. These people we're bringing in, yeah, we're bringing in Solanke. Why? Why not play a young striker there, bro? We're bringing in Brendan
Yeah,
Johnson.
exactly.
Why? He has nothing to his game, fam. Why are we bringing? We're bringing Timo Werner back. Why? Why are we bringing
Scrub.
these players back? Why do
We
we
could
go
have
and
got
scout
much
young
better
guys
players.
that have a bit about? Yeah, why do we go scout players that have a bit about them? Like, I understand the Gray and Bergvall
I can think of
signings.
3 players that we could have brought in this summer.
Don't forget Archie Gray. I forgot. He's a scrub, blood. My
He's
God.
mid, fam. He's mid.
No, don't forget. Yeah,
I can
you
name
got
3 players
fans.
we could have brought in.
I have to call these out. Don't forget you have fans like Expressions. Yeah, You know what I'm saying he's better than Declan Rice. I have the receipts, man.
You
You know what I'm
said that? Nah,
saying?
that's crazy.
We
Crazy.
could
He
have bought
did.
Osimhen on loan,
Facts.
Doué,
Yeah.
and a proper
Yeah,
right back, Vanderson.
do it
Vanderson from Monaco.
someone
Yeah,
else.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
Desiree
bro.
Do is dope, man. You should have
He's a good
gone.
player too. I'm saying these are players that we could have brought in, fam. Like young players who wouldn't have demanded that much money anyway would have come in, fam. Players like Doué, players like that, innit? And
Yeah,
all you
dog.
have to do is scout properly. That's what all you have to do is scout properly, figure out what player fits the system, and bring in that player, fam. But these men don't want to do that. Like they want to bring in players that have like half experience. Like he's 26. He has experience in the Premier League, but it's Bournemouth. You know, before they were good, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like it's experience, but it's not experience that we need, fam. Like we're bringing in Werner. Like Werner has good experience, but he was dead at Chelsea. We know he's dead. So it's like, why are we bringing in Werner, fam?
No,
Like
but you
Brendan
know what?
Johnson.
Yeah, it's not even about the experience, innit? I'll be so real. It's about the ambition because
Well, I'm just talking
we.
about in terms of the young guys, because if we're like, let's say like we're supposed to bring in experience so we can train the
Mm,
young guys and mold them into better players. Look at the quote
mm.
unquote experience we're bringing in. Like this experience isn't great experience though in terms of where we need the youngsters to be. Like I love Madison in it. Like Madison's a great player, but Madison's peak is at Leicester. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just saying in terms of like, if we want the young G's right to come in and get better and
We
start
need better
to
players.
yeah,
We
we
need
need better
we need better.
players
We
like
need.
Perisic. Like Perisic would have been a great great mentor for some of the young G's because he's been
Mm-hmm.
at the top level
Yeah,
and
it's
one of the
known.
top.
Won
You
multiple
know, there's none
trophies.
here. Yeah, he's won
No.
trophies. He's played at Bayern Munich.
But yeah, he's played
He
everywhere.
Won Champions Leagues, won league titles.
Yeah, like this is the type
But
of
the thing is, your fan base, they already Perisic. They thought Perisic was a scrub.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They'll start saying shit like that. Perisic is a scrub. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this. They'll start
Conte was a
berating people.
scrub. Mourinho was a scrub.
I'm telling you.
That's what we get.
I'm telling you, shit don't make no sense. But it's like the whole like mentality of the fan base is like backwards. It's like we need to progress from what we did with Poch. Like what we did with Poch was great, but that can't be our peak as Tottenham in the 21st century. Like it can't be that. We have to progress from that. Like we had league challenges, we had a couple cup finals that we didn't win. We have to progress from that now. We've seen Harry Kane peak, we've seen the young guys peak into something. But remember, they had Vertonghen and Alderweireld there. They had Hugo Lloris there, who was international. These men were internationals, innit?
One World
Moussa
Cups.
Dembele, to be fair, Moussa Dembele left early, but he's an international. Lucas Moura, another international. Like we have older players who were internationals who were doing it at the top stage.
Exactly,
And can actually mentor these young
experience.
kids, bro. Yeah, experience. That's what I'm saying. Ericsson, someone else who was kind of young to be fair, but he was already doing it international, fam. Like we need players like that who can actually mentor the young guys, fam.
Even
if we're
players
gonna be
like
doing this
Llorente.
youth project. Yeah,
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
like
but
Fernando Llorente, bro. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Lorento, who do you guys take? Richarlison, yeah, or Vincent Janssen? Who would you say was more useful?
I would say with Richarlison, to be fair.
Jansen, ooh.
that's a tricky one. It's both a bad world, man. They're both shit.
True.
No, you have to
Nah,
choose one. You have to say who was more useful.
I would have to say,
Richarlison
look,
was more useful.
Richarlison. Yeah, right now, like Richarlison seemed. Janssen was poo, bro.
Janssen.
Janssen, Janssen only know how to score penalties and stuff. Like, at least Richarlison can dribble and shit.
It has to be Richarlison, but both of them are not the quality that we needed. Let's be real. When Kane left Tottenham, we needed a player like Isaac, a player on that top level. You're replacing a top level player with a top level player, not these Solankis and a Richie and all of this. No, it's not good enough.
A spade as well. Let's call it a spade, fam. Son is basically Scottie Pippen without Michael Jordan, fam. That's what it is, bro. Son ain't got he ain't got his Michael Jordan no more. He ain't the same, fam.
Do you think Son's like this because like Spurs the team like is not good enough? Like so you're only as good as the players around you. That's the thing with Son.
I think personally it's because like he's extremely tired. He's fatigued, which is one.
Yeah,
because
this play
he's like
style
32.
is killing him.
Yeah, he's like 32. He has to do all this pressing, all this running around. I think his legs are just gone because he's tired, innit? So I feel like if he was used more as an impact player, he was put in the middle with like in a partnership where he doesn't have to do as much running. I feel like we'd be able to see him in spurts impact the game, and I think that's really what it is. But at the same time, yeah, the longer this goes on, yeah, the less time he's gonna have in the future because he's 30-something minute. Like the damage he's doing to his body now is not something that's gonna go away in like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? The longer this goes on,
exactly.
It's gonna
play
keep
style
plaguing
is
him.
killing this player.
It's gonna keep plaguing him. We saw Ronaldo like from like 29, 30 years old. Like that's when he started playing more striker, like from early, because he wanted to save his body and preserve it as long as he could. Innit?
Yeah, like he wanted to prolong his career. Like Son is so it looks rusty. Like you know what I'm saying.
And I think part of it is because Harry Kane stayed as long as he did, so Son was always on the left. But if Kane, let's say Kane had left like 2-3 years earlier, and we had Son at the striker position 2 or 3 years earlier, I feel like he wouldn't look as bad because he would have adapted already. Like but at the same time, we need to see Son adjust his game, and he can't do it because his manager won't allow him to. And that's really what it is, isn't it? We're supposed to play this way. This is what angE wants to do, and Son can't do it. That's simple, isn't it? So
angE like this Spurs team is like the problem with it as well. I found is they don't want to defend. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the desire to defend. You know what I mean? Like very attacking, but like you have to know, you have to grind out the wins. You know what I'm saying? Like
any team can beat us right now. We are the most beatable team in the world. Like
so beatable.
We are
like it's so easy to beat Spurs. Like you just need to be more streetwise than them. What Spurs lack is also streetwise. They're not streetwise enough.
Yeah, it's peak right now. I'm not gonna lie.
You know the reason why we're not streetwise is because you've got a manager that is a paperweight, and not only that, you've got a team that is just doesn't know how to do it when you need to do it. Because let's be real, innit? In a relegation battle, you have to be hard to beat. That's the fundamentals of relegation battle. The fact that we lost to Everton, and obviously now today, our rivals, you can tell they don't know how to do it. You absolutely have to sack angE. Otherwise, we are definitely relegated.
Yeah,
in fact,
like
I will tell people to put their money on Tottenham right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's tech enough, but like I know you man are scrubby, but like, I don't see you guys getting relegated because
look, bro,
there's worse teams than you.
No, you keep saying that the worst teams are enough. We have lost to 2 of the worst teams.
We've lost 2, at home, Ipswich, which is the craziest thing about it.
Couldn't beat Wolves, and now lost to Leicester.
And if we lose to Ipswich, that's basically our rivals. It's not 2 worst of teams. We are part of them 2 worst of teams.
I mean, but like you have better players than them. To be fair,
we might have better players.
That's why this is so egregious.
That's why it's so much more worse.
That's why it's so egregious, because we're clearly better than half the teams. Like just going for squad, we're better than like a good.
Do me a favor, someone read out how many who we have lost against for the last 10 games now. Someone just read out the score and who we've lost to, and then you're gonna say
much everyone, blood.
Pretty much,
it's pretty much. Like, no, you know what it is.
A better squad than almost like apart from maybe like 6-7 teams, we have a better squad than the rest of the league, and we're still this bad.
My point I'm going to make in it, the people.
Right, I'll tell you who we lost to.
Elijah, but before you go on, I'm going to make this statement. We have lost to 7th place. 7th and all the way down. So that means we have won the harder games and lost all the easier games. So now read out the score line and who we lost to.
All right, today we lost 2-1 to Leicester. We lost 3-2 to Everton, 2-1 to Arsenal. We lost 2-1 to Newcastle.
I mean,
lost 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, 6-3 to Liverpool. Chelsea we lost 4-3. Bournemouth we lost 1-0. Ipswich, and then that's back to Ipswich. We lost 2-1, and then we lost to Galatasaray before that as well, 3-2.
So what are you saying? Are we not in a relegation battle, my brother?
Yeah, you are, mathematically, what I'm saying. But the thing is with Spurs is when I look back, like some of the games you're expected to be beat. Arsenal, obviously, you're expected to be beat, and that. Like Newcastle at home, like you are expected to be beat. Like they have more firepower. But like the problem is you lose to the bottom to the bottom half teams in and around you. That's the issue.
Which means we are in a relegation battle. When you're losing to your rival, when I say rival teams, I'm rivaling us with the bottom half teams. So that is Everton, Ipswich. You're talking about obviously today. Then you're talking about teams like Bournemouth. We should be look regardless of the season that they're having. Tottenham, I expect Tottenham to keep a standard. We should be beating teams like Bournemouth. We should be beating
Yeah,
teams like Crystal
yeah, I
Palace.
forgot.
We
I
should be
forgot.
beating teams like
Yeah,
Brighton.
almost
We should be
absolutely. I
beating
almost
teams.
forgot that you man shouldn't be below Bournemouth and Forest. I almost forgot Nottingham Forest.
And,
I
and,
can
and let me tell
guarantee
you
for a
guys,
fact, yeah, you man are better than Forest, like man for
we are
man.
better
We
than
have a
them.
much
Yes,
better squad.
we are
Yeah.
better than.
Exactly. So
But
that's
it's
why
just
we
because
are getting
they have a better
relegated.
coach. The issue
And
is
I'm
they have a
gonna
better
tell you, lot.
coach too.
Hey, and Mirrors, I'm gonna tell you as well. These are the teams, yeah, that have gotten either the same amount of points or less than us in the last 5 games. Southampton, Wolves. That's it.
Which
That's a
equally,
disgrace.
and you know what?
That's it.
Out of both of them
That's it.
teams, I think we lost to Wolves.
No, you drew to
we
Wolves.
drew with Wolves.
We drew.
Yeah,
That's a
and they
loss.
smacked Southampton.
Yeah, but
That's a loss.
that's a loss,
Yeah.
bro.
But
Drawing
Yeah, you are at
to
home as well.
Wolves is a loss. We
Yes,
should
you
be
are at home
beating
too, as
Wolves.
well.
Sorry,
think
man.
about this, right?
I'm getting
You know,
stressed out, my brother. I
think
can't
about
lie.
this, you
I need
guys.
to smoke.
I hear it, TJ. Think about this.
I
Yeah?
don't blame
If
you,
we lose
TJ.
our next game, yeah. If we lose our next game, we'll have the same amount of points as games played.
We have
Yeah,
In a league where you get
Buemo
3 points for winning,
and
we will
Wissa.
have the same amount of
Wissa.
games played as points if we lose our next game.
yeah, that's mad.
So
24
we're getting
points.
relegated, bro.
Yeah, it's reality. You know what I'm saying, and the manager won't change for shit. So
And he won't change. And he said he won't change. So at this point, what do we do, fam? Like we have to just and we have to ask: are the cups really worth this? And the answer
It's
is
not
no,
worth
fam.
it, bro.
No.
yeah, it's not worth it. Like
It's not worth it.
it's all about trophies, but like it's like selling your soul to the
Relegation's
devil.
worse.
Is
Yeah,
it?
No, but
Isn't it?
relegation's worse.
I agree with what you're saying, selling yourself to the devil. But in this stage, if you're losing against the teams that you should be beaten, in fact, we're in a relegation battle. If we lose against Wolves, bro, what can you expect? Cuts don't mean nothing. We need to stabilize it. This is why I'm saying, I've been saying it over and over again. Maybe I'm repeating myself. You need to get a manager that has been there and done it. Bring in Sean Dyche. Bring in someone that knows how to stabilize what's going on. I'm not saying this is a long-term solution. I'm just saying right now you have to stabilize it, because if we're going down this trajectory, we're going to lose against Ipswich. We're going to lose against Man United. We're going to lose against... Bro, if we lose against all them other teams, bro, we're finished, man. We're relegation is here. We come. I'll be so real, bro.
And the thing is, if we get relegated, we won't come back up because we're gonna have to slash the wage bill. Half our
That's exactly what I'm saying.
It gets half.
Bro, you guys will lose like 20 players because these players like are internationals as well. They're not as bad as they are. Even though they're scrubs, yeah, even though some are scrubs, yeah, they shouldn't be this low. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's bad, man. That's the thing, and that's why we got to look and just cut our losses early, because people remember, like I was always the same thing. Like, yo, give angE the cups in it. Don't go ahead, Fridge. Sorry.
At this point, I'd be even bringing Roy Hodgson.
Oh, 100%.
It's that bad. angE is that bad that like everyone can be an upgrade. Like I generally believe that Ryan Mason,
one of the worst managers in the league, if not the worst.
Like, I generally think that Ryan Mason could even do better than him. Generally.
Yeah, 100%. No, bro. Listen, I agree with you. I 110% agree with you. Any other manager that has a know about of what, this is a problem. angE's not aware of the situation, because I'm seeing it as we are going down. Most managers will say, okay, cool, my style is not working. I've tried it so many times. Now you have to go defensive and be hard to beat. Ange even hasn't even done that. So I would rather anybody, Timbuktu manager, that sees the situation and be like, cool, we're going to try it different. Because clearly it's not working. And if we carry on trying the same thing over and over again, brother, I can see us doing the Sunderland. Because once we go down to the championship is so hard to come out.
Bro,
Tottenham,
like,
out of all the teams that are going to go down, Tottenham's not ready for a championship.
yeah, they're not ready for the hustle. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like being in the hood, right? It's like being in border of farm. Like it's that type of thing.
Like,
You get me?
let's be real there. Let's be real. If any team was to go down, if it's Ipswich, if it's Wolves, if it's Tottenham, the likelihood, even Southampton, the likelihood of Southampton, Ipswich, and Wolves going up is more better than Tottenham. Because for me, they have a structure, they have the players, they have been there, they have done it. Bro, Tottenham, we haven't been in the championship for how many years? 19 something, whatever.
You know what I'm saying? When you're from the hood, you can go back,
like, look at teams like Stoke City and Swansea when they went down. They were in the Premier League for like about 10 years.
Yeah, like they're Prem heritage.
They still haven't come back up.
Yeah, they're not the hood yet. You know what I'm saying?
It just depends on like how the because like when it comes to certain teams in it, like they have that aspiration to go back in it. Some teams they just can't recover. Sunderland's a great example to where they went down, and they just couldn't recover.
Teams like Watford,
like
West Brom.
Like Watford, West Brom, and them, man.
Portsmouth with the fines and all that stuff back in the day, like there was no way they were coming back up to the Premier League.
I mean, look at
no way, blood.
Remember when Villa went down?
Yeah, they struggled. Like it was hard. Like they had to do a lot of exodus. But guys, though, Elijah, like this is a perfect analogy for Ange. Like Ange is like a record deal manager, CEO of a record label, watching his artists go broke, and you know what I'm saying.
I hear it, man. Just screwing them out of money.
Right now Spurs are going broke. You know what I mean?
Bolton Wanderers.
You know what? The problem that I see right now. Sorry, let me just say one last thing, innit? And then I'm gonna get myself ready to go to work, innit?
Yeah.
Bro, the problem that Tottenham have is if we don't sack Ange right now, we will be in an impossible place to bring it back up. Like, I'll be so real. Me watching Tottenham, I'm a diehard Tottenham fan. I've been watching Tottenham for so long. I live outside their ground, bruv. If we go to the championship, I don't know, man. This will be the last part of me speaking about Spurs. I'll be so real.
Yeah, because there's nothing much else in Tottenham. Like the only current team here in Tottenham is Spurs, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Spurs will lose their attraction as well in terms of like the city and that, because like who's gonna watch championship football?
100%, 110%. It would lose the what's going right now is loads of fans are going to the stadium. Now, if we go back down, bro, we're gonna be impossible to bring back up. We need owners to take this off of Levy's hand. He has shown that he's not ambitious. Look, for him saying he's backing Ange to not even buying or like you're not even buying nobody, bro. We definitely need players right now.
Yeah,
we definitely need players.
Like you need help. Like you need you probably need a couple. Like I struggle to see what you guys need. Like Spurs. Like
I would get like Evan Ferguson. Like Evan Ferguson, he's a good backup striker.
I would take Evan Ferguson at this point, but apart from a change of manager, there isn't really much drastic we can do with the squad because Levy's showing he ain't gonna spend money. So we were in an injury crisis, and he bought a backup goalkeeper. That was it. So I know there's technically 5 days left, but this isn't like we're not Arsenal, we're not Man United. We're not going to just overhaul and bring in a few players in a space of a couple of days.
I bring in Sergio Ramos. He has experience.
Look.
I don't even know. Sergio Ramos can't even do nothing for angE at this point in his system, bro. His legs are gone, fam.
Bro, he'll break his hammies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, actually, thinking about it, yeah, that would be a disaster.
Oh yeah,
Like,
just apart from a change
in the market
change the manager, that's it. We're at the point here where it's like the only thing we can do is change the manager. That's it. All we can do is change the manager now, because when we haven't brought in any players, it's clear that the board want to see a ton of results before they back him, and we're not getting it. So at this point, you just sack the manager and you bring in someone
You
else.
should sack the
manager, man. Sack the manager.
Yeah, sack the brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. What you gotta do, fam?
Yeah, like you guys also need a DM. Like you need the DM as well as a striker.
Yeah.
We need
But
a DM this summer.
You know, the worst, the baddest decision angE made, yeah, and I said it when it happened, when he decided to sell Højbjerg, and I said, at least Højbjerg offered something different. You have basically 4 or 5 midfielders that all play in the same damn role. At least Højbjerg is the defensive option out of them both.
Yeah.
He sold him.
For him to sell him and not replace him. You see, he didn't even replace him. I question so many things, man. He's not.
You could have even bought somebody like Cardozo as his replacement. Cardozo, because he's a defensive midfielder.
You think we're gonna get him?
Manu Kone. You should get Manu Kone from Roma. Like he's also cheap. Like he's a DM.
I don't even think. I don't know what these man who's supposed to do in our transfer shit is doing, bro. What's Lange doing, bro?
Like, he's shitting
I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, Paratici. At least Paratici will tell us who we're in for. No, not Paratici. What's his name? Yeah, is that his name?
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah. At least he will tell. At least he'll tell us what we would want and who he's going for. You know what I'm talking, bro? This guy.
You know what I'm saying, bro? This guy, move in silence? He's not moving, bro. The light is just off, fam. Like he's not doing nothing. He's just sitting there, not making no signings.
Yeah, like he's bummy right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
horrible, what's our next game though? I ain't gonna lie. What's
Brentford
the next game
away?
we gotta play?
Oh my days.
We haven't won at Brentford since 19 something. Someone put that in the chat.
Yeah, someone put it in the comment.
Yeah.
We have not won.
So look, let me be real. Look, bro. We haven't won at Brentford since all that time. Do you think anything's gonna change next week?
Fuck no, we're losing that game, bro.
No.
Wemo and Visa, about to, and Damsgaard or Norsgaard, whatever his name is, but they're about to go crazy.
Look at the next games for Everton, Leicester, and what is it called, Wolves. Just check it. Check the next games.
So we got Brentford next away. So we got the Europa League thing on the 30th of Jan. So that's Thursday.
And then we got Man United in the league.
Yeah, Brentford.
Yeah. Not us. I want to check our rivals. I don't really care about us. I already know it's doom and gloom. I want to know who Everton is going to be playing next because they're right directly under us. Right, and I want to know who Leicester and Wolves is.
Everton are playing Leicester next game on the 1st of February.
Right.
Everton will play Liverpool.
So it doesn't matter. So if Everton win, they're 2 points above us. If Leicester win, they're only 4 points behind us. And if they draw, Everton is on level on points with us, and Leicester's only 6 points. So no matter the result, they're gaining on us, bro. No matter the result.
Wait, man. See, and then people are gonna say we're not in a relegation battle. Come on,
exactly. Man. No, not realist, man. There's no realism, bro. In this fan base, like no self-awareness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
this fan base is too arrogant. They don't even consider relegation.
Bro, this is fucked, man. I might be going crazy. I ain't going. Watching this team, having to watch this team at bare minimum once a week is making me crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. It's making me insane.
Bro, why do you think I turn that shit off all the time, bro? Whenever you catch us losing, bro, I always say I don't watch that shit, bro. It makes me go nuts.
And the thing is that I felt so dejected, during the Conte and Jose era. Not even because of them as managers, but just because like I couldn't stand just watching us like from where we were and losing the Champions League final to like go into where we were going. Now with this stuff, now I'm actually watching all the games, bro. I feel even worse. I didn't think I'd feel worse. I feel even worse, bro. This is horrible. This is one of the worst feelings I have as a fan, bro. Just seeing us here get slapped at home by everyone. By everyone. We just get slapped. It doesn't matter if it's a good team, a bad team. It doesn't matter no more.
A non-league
just be
team.
the good teams. Yeah, it used to just be the good teams we get slapped by, but we'll deal with the rest. Now we lose to anyone. We draw with anyone. We drop points against everyone. I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do. We just about beat Hoffenheim, who's pretty much in a relegation battle themselves, bro. Like that's just our level. Relegation is just our level.
Yeah, I told man, I said that when you guys beat Hoffenheim, I was like, yo, that's your level on that.
That's our level, bro. And it was difficult as well. We had a penalty that went to VAR and got overturned. They were pressing us back. That man had like 20-something shots on goal. We had 8.
Like, yeah, Hoffenheim, they aren't clinical enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, they miss so many sitters as well.
Literally, man. We were lucky to get a win that game, innit?
Yeah, the only reason why sometimes they win is sometimes Spurs win games, not because tactically. They win it because the opposition don't score their chances.
And that's the biggest problem right there. So much of this system is based on the other team missing chances. But when the other team don't miss chances, it's long. Like every team, apart from maybe Southampton in the Premier League, they have 1 or 2 players that can turn up in any game. And that's what separates the Premier League from other leagues, isn't it? The Premier League, if you look at Wolves, you look at Everton, any team apart from maybe Southampton, in it, and then maybe Leicester, but they have Vardy in it. They have a player or two that can turn up and just bam you every time, fam. No diddy. And we've literally, that's what it's been. Everton, Calvert-Lewin and Ndiaye turn up, pam us every time. Vardy against Leicester, pams us every time. Cunha against Wolves, pams us.
Yeah, even so,
pams us. Every team.
Yeah, exactly. Like even Southampton, they said that. Like I watched back a few bits. Yeah, you smacked them. Like they could have scored Southampton as well.
They could have scored. They had a goal disallowed as well, and then they had another opportunity that was offside that they scored. So they had 1 or 2 goals that was disallowed, or 1 or 2 big chances that they just missed. Like it wasn't an easy cruising game. The second half, they were better than us in the second half. I know we were controlling the game out because it was 5-0, but at the same time, they still scored a goal and it was ruled offside. They had 2 one-on-one chances, which they didn't take because they're Southampton. They're not good.
Yeah, they're scrubs.
Even so, it could have easily been like a 5-2, a 5-3.
Yeah.
Easily, bro.
Spurs play a lot of percentage football. That's the thing.
Yeah. Percentage football is true.
Percentage football, and it don't even make no sense.
And it don't make sense because the only way you can have players who work on percentages is if you have players who are not getting GA who dictate the game. That's the only way, bro. We see players on other teams. We see it's because we see like Rashford, for example. Rashford's a percentage player. If you don't score, he's not doing nothing. But because they have players like Bruno Fernandes, players like Dalot, who will do all the dirty work, who will launch the balls forward, who will put Rashford in positions to do well. That's why he gets the goals, fam. We see it with Brennan Johnson on our team. Percentage man. He's a GA man. If he's not scoring, he don't do nothing. It's just because we had players like Kulusevski and Maddison when they were both playing well, putting them in positions. We had Son putting them in positions to score, fam. When they're not putting him in positions to do anything, he can't create.
Yeah, but sometimes angE's mindset is like he can't defend his way, so he has to knock someone out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life, a way to not lose, a way to defend yourself is to fight back. That's his mindset, Like when he attacks, that's his defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the problem because our attack isn't as good as. It's not good enough to where we can do that. Like if we wanted to go for attack is the best form of defense, you sign world-class attackers. That's what you do, fam. And we didn't do that. We signed Brendan Johnson.
And you have to break the wage ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Like if we were going for we're gonna outscore people. The only other team that's really done that I can think about right now is Liverpool when they had Suarez and Sturridge and Sterling in his prime. Like that's the caliber of attacker you need to almost. And they didn't even win the Premier League because that was the season Gerrard slipped in it. So they didn't even win the league. They didn't.
Their style cost them. It cost them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you can't go all out attack unless you have Luis Suarez caliber strikers, Daniel Sturridge in his prime getting 20-something goals a season,
which is why
Ozyman
would have been perfect.
Literally, like you need that type of caliber player in order to go all out attack and win games. Because remember that Liverpool team: 6-3s, 5-4s, 3-2s, 4-0s. They slapped Norwich like 8-0 or some shit like that. Like that's what Liverpool was on. But they knew that their defending was shit, so they outscored people. Our attack is nowhere near that kind of level, so we can't go and outscore teams because when we need a goal, we don't have a player who can do that. No one can do anything like Suarez was doing. We don't even have an attacker as good as Sterling back when Sterling was at Liverpool, let alone Sturridge and Suarez in their prime. So I don't know how we're trying to attack teams and outscore teams when our defense is crap, and at bare minimum, we have a terrible attack who can't score when we need them.
Yeah, absolutely. But sometimes, like in life, this is a perfect analogy. Like you have to knock someone out, before he knocks you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I hear that. I understand it. But in order to be able to do that, not only do you have to have the power to knock him out, you have to have the timing also to execute it. And you also have to bide your time and absorb contacts. Because remember, all that time you're waiting to knock him out, they're going to be throwing punches. They're not going to be standing there bopping and bopping, lean on bop, waiting for you to punch them. They're going to be coming at you as well. So you got to make sure that you're able to not only take a punch because you're going to get hit, you got to also make sure you can bide your time and hit them where it hurts the most. And that's what this team can't do. They can't do it.
Can't do it though. No, but let's be honest with you. Even if we was to get dragged down, bro, they won't be able to do it, bro. They won't.
Can't do it.
They can't. They don't have the experience to do it. They don't have the corners. Most of these players get barged and they fall down, bro. Yep. The championship is different to the Prem. It's more physical. There's no VAR, bro. Bro, it's gritty and grindy, bro. It's like you have to slap up a man to be able to get back up.
No, there's VAR in the current championship. Come on, like they have to upgrade.
They have to upgrade, to be fair, but as of right now,
like Mineral said,
so let's say we did get relegated.
Like being in the hood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you're from the hood, you can go back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So teams like Wolves, teams like Leicester, teams like Southampton have a better chance of coming back up. But teams like Tottenham, bro, we will go like Sunderland, bro. I'll be so real. That Sunderland team went down and they never came back up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you've been in the suburbs long enough, you forget what it's like in the hood, fam. Tottenham ain't never been in the hood a day in their life. You know, bro, they're gonna get their shoes snatched.
You know what? Yeah, Tottenham built the stadium in the hood, bro, but they were far from it. Most of them don't even know what Tottenham's like.
Yeah, Tottenham is a rough area.
They think Tottenham's very rough area, you know, crazy.
Very rough area, my brother. I've been brought up all my life in Tottenham, bro.
So you want to know guys though. You want to know OFB or NPKs or not?
Don't worry.
It's long, man. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I want to ask you, Fridge, innit? Like, as an American fan, innit? Because I can never get that context of. I can get context in terms of I'm an English fan who watches the NBA, but it's different when it comes to football and basketball. Like, what is it like for you, like having to? Because obviously Tottenham is probably not talked about that much because obviously you got the NBA and the NFL in America and all that stuff. Like, what is it like for you, like having to watch this, like basically in your spare time?
It's very bad. Like, this is not good at all. It's just, it makes me feel like shit. Like, I've supported this club for 8 years. I mean, obviously, I've never experienced this mess. It's just very bad.
I hear it, man. It's because I've been supporting since 2012, I want to say. So what? That's like about almost 13 years now at this point. And to be fair,
you're a young fan, Elijah.
Yeah, I'm only 22, man. I'm not old, man. I'm a young guy, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 18.
You're 18, so there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 25, man. We're all young, my brother.
All young as
young
guys, isn't it? You know, so
yeah.
Just the thing of like, there's just a thing of, like, we haven't seen it.
You know what? Let's be real, yeah. All them fans that are really old and like not old, wrong statement, but on that age of they have watched Tottenham more longer than us, and they have seen us. They have seen us get relegated, bro. Big up yourself, but bro, I've never seen my team get relegated. I've never seen my team be this bad. You need to understand. I haven't watched that much football, like to see us this bad. Do you get where I'm coming from? This is bad.
Yeah.
For me, this is bad, bro. This is
Bro,
the
like,
worst that we can ever be, bro.
yeah, like
Because I've not
Spurs are in
seen us.
lava right now.
I've not seen us struggle like that. Yo, bro, I have not seen us struggle this bad. So for us to get beat by Leicester, get beat by Everton, bro, we're closer to the relegation bit than anything else.
Exactly. Like you dragged your level to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like and Spurs, yeah. The perfect analogy is they keep burning themselves with fire. You know what I mean? They play with fire too much.
Yep, and they don't learn their lesson.
But wait, I've got a question for you, man. Innit? I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Now, obviously, you know how I feel. I want angE gone, and I believe that most of you guys do as well, right?
Yeah.
But what is winning a cup? If we was to win a cup in it, if we was to win one of the cups in it, would you be able to turn a blind eye? Because for me, I don't really care about it.
No.
Okay.
I used to be like that, TJ.
But we're in
I
such
used
a
to
bad
be like that.
predicament.
This is the reason why I stopped being like that, TJ, in the terms of because I used to be one of them guys in it that was like, if we win a cup and we finish like mid-table or something, I'll be cool with it, innit?
Yeah.
The reason why I used to think like that is because, especially look at our Carabao Cup run, innit? The teams we've beaten, we've beaten City. To be fair, it was bare academy players and all that. It wasn't our strongest team, but we beat City. We beat United. And if we beat Liverpool, we'll beat Liverpool if we get to the final. And let's say we win the cup in it, we'll have to beat Newcastle probably. So that's 4 very good teams in it. Well, not United, but that's at bare minimum 3 good teams in it that we've had to beat to get to it. I'm assuming, as a fan, right? Before these games,
my bro, can you mute your mic? Sorry, we're getting feedback, bro. Yeah, sorry, my brother.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, no, thanks, TJ. But I'm assuming, that in order to beat these teams and to get to the place where we can win a trophy, not only that the board is backing the manager has to adapt his style of play depending on who he's playing. That's 2. The players are not only fit and healthy, but are also playing for the manager. That's 3. The young guys are also getting an opportunity and are performing under this manager. That's 4. And 5, even if the results aren't looking good on the table, points-wise, we're still playing a good style of football that is getting better. The players are buying into the system, and even if the results aren't great, we're looking at the team playing and saying, "Yo, there's a light at the end of the tunnel with this. We can actually see how if we just get this position here, and the players just, integrate a bit more, then at that point we'll be like, yeah, cool, we can challenge." That's what I'm assuming is going to have to happen for us to win a cup. But we're seeing these cups here that we could potentially win. These are 10 hard cups. The football's dead. The board is splashing money on random players that make no sense. And the players that we do get aren't good enough. The football's dead. We get slapped up in the league every week. That's what we're seeing, bro. We're seeing 10 hard type trophies if we do win them. And if we're supposed to be holding our standards to a top 6 club, right? That's what I've been hearing. We're top 6 club. We're supposed to have our standards then there, right? Man United sacked Ten Hag after winning 2 trophies because he wasn't competing in the league and the league form was dead. The Champions League form was dead. The fact that they won 2 trophies is not enough for a club like Man United. And I'm not saying that we have to act like Man United, but we have to have our standards at bare minimum be as high as that if we want to progress like that. Because Man United have been dead.
Exactly.
Yeah, Man United have always been dead. But if we want as Tottenham fans, right, for us to get to that level, because the main thing is trophies, we have to look at what the teams above us and that are better than us have done to get to where they are. And it's by not accepting mediocrity in the league just for a couple trophies, innit? We have to make sure that not only we winning trophies, but we're also competing in the league, because that's where the best teams are built.
That's where the best teams are. So the
That's where the
standard,
best teams
the
are.
standard has to go from where is that all the way up to the top. Because for me, I want my team to be the best of the best. I want to be in talks of, yo, you could be a title contender. Because the standard is that. But right now, what we're watching on this pitch, bro, the standard is not good enough. You have to call it. You have to sack him, and you have to, you have to back this. It's so stressful watching Tottenham.
It is.
And
It's
even
so
even
stressful.
as KGB says, City went on to have an absolute stinker over the next 2 months. So are we, even if we count Man City, of course, the same team. It's almost the same team that went on to win 4 out of 5 leagues, in it. But even then, Man City went on their worst run probably in the last almost 10 years, fam. After we beat them. So even calling them like a great team to beat is a stretch. So even if we just say Liverpool and Newcastle, if we win the finals, those two teams, we had to change it up somehow, right? We'd have to see that the players are buying into the system and the managers getting backed by the board. I'm assuming all this stuff is going to be happening. So, and the fact is that it's not happening. We're actually getting worse. If anything, the cup competition, is hiding and it's masking what was happening before. Because remember, because we keep hearing last season we played 1 game a week, innit? The only reason we played 1 game a week is because my man went out the cups hella early. That's why. The FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, he got knocked out in like the first rounds. So we only had the league. So it's almost like the cup competitions is once again masking it, just in a different way. Before,
100%.
So early.
No,
just
110%.
early last season, they're acting like, yo, the cups, it don't matter, in it. We went out early. This year,
So
the cup run is something that we have to look forward to.
Technically, we should see if Levy has any sense about him, any brain cells about him, we should see later on today angE has been sacked.
We have to see. I'm not gonna
we
lie,
have to see it, right? We have to see it, right? Yeah, no. If he's serious about staying up or serious about Tottenham, you know what? If he doesn't sack him, the whole fan base should come together.
Yeah.
And
should, man, because
this is not good enough. It's not good enough.
People are still defending angE, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still divided, you know?
It is.
Yeah. It's people are divided on this manager. People are divided. Somehow they're divided on Daniel Levy, which I'll never understand.
Yeah.
Everyone's just divided. Like, I don't get how people are Levy in. That's the first thing, in it. But even if most fans
because he built a nice infrastructure, apparently. He
built the club, but
that don't mean nothing. If you're supporting Tottenham, you would have seen what Levy has done in the last 25 years. He hasn't done nothing, my brother.
Exactly.
Yeah, like if anything, like if we're being honest here,
he's only what
had nothing to do with Levy. It had everything to do with the players and developing and us competing.
I don't
That's
care
really
that he's built a nice infrastructure. He's growing the club. What matters is what's happening now, and what's happening now is not good.
Because Levy and Enoch, right? They only put money into the club that the club generates. So if we end up buying a new stadium and we end up buying breaking transfer records and all this stuff, it's not because Daniel Levy has taken money out of his own pocket. It's because the club has generated more money, meaning the fans have paid more money for shirts, for subscriptions, to go to the games, to buy food or whatever the fuck. Like the fans is what have brought the money to the club, because Daniel Levy and Enoch don't pay out of their own pocket. They all the stuff they put into Tottenham comes from money generated from Tottenham. That's what it is. So the only reason we're able to build all this stuff is because the fans have grown.
Elijah, to be fair, don't most business owners like build like and gain from within? You know what I'm saying? Don't you have to profit from your business? Like, it's logical.
No, I understand that, Minerals, in it, but
wait. Can I answer this bit? Can I answer this?
Go ahead,
We
TJ, go ahead.
understand that, yeah, 110%. Most businesses are created to make people wealthy, right? So you obviously are gaining from for owning Tottenham, right? However, since they've taken control, what have we actually done? Have we done anything? Because look, I'm a practically new. Not when I say new fan, I'm a young fan. I haven't seen what Tottenham is actually meant to been. But
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
Levy and Enoch haven't taken us nowhere. One trophy in that time
Yeah,
in that was 2008.
Yeah, and also think about this as well, Minerals, innit? Also think about this, like in that time, yeah, when we were competing and we were doing all that stuff, we went almost 2 years without signing a player, and this is in the middle of Tottenham's spike in growth and in popularity and in people spending money. We went 2 years without signing a player, and this is like I don't expect for the most part for Levy to dig into his own pocket, innit? But the problem we have with Levy isn't that he's not digging into his own pocket. It's the fact that he's pocketing money from the club instead of reinvesting it back into the squad and back into all this stuff. Like, for example, right, like the new stadium. The new stadium wasn't built for the football inside. The new
It
stadium
was
was built so it can make more money outside of the football side. So we can
100%
have Squid Game partnerships, so we can have concerts, Formula One,
concerts, Formula One,
all this, yeah,
NFL,
for the
boxing
hotels,
matches.
NFL. You know what I'm
Drake,
saying? That's what it's for.
Beyonce, bro. You know what
Like,
I'm talking about? Nothing to
that's
do
what
with
it's for.
football, bro. And
That's what it's for. Yeah.
Tottenham is meant to be a football club.
So that's really the point I'm trying to like. It's normal for business owners to only invest money generated from the business, but Levy is pocketing money from the business instead of reinvesting it back into the squad. And we didn't even need like a crazy overhaul when we were competing. We needed maybe two or three world-class
signings
players.
to be
Two or three
to
signings is
be
all
the
we
best
needed.
team at the time.
And we would have
We're,
won. We
we're
could have been
talking about
two-time champions, and we could have had an EFL Cup, 2 Premier Leagues, and a Champions League trophy in that span.
in that
If we
time.
even took
I'll be so
yeah,
real. Yeah, no,
tentatively.
that's so true. That is so true, man. Bang on the nail because we were at our pinnacle. We just finished. We got to a Champions League final.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
were two or three
That's really
players.
it, man.
We were 2 or 3 players from actually doing madness.
Literally, bro.
We had the
Literally.
best
That's
defense in
what
the
it was.
league. We had the best attack in the league. We had Musa Dembele, bro. Bro, that guy don't get his credit.
He was what? He's
We
one
had
of the greatest players
Ericsson.
in football.
We had Dele Alli. Bro, let me be real in it, yeah? Look at the team, what we have right now, and compare it.
Night and day.
Johnson did even better than Lamella.
Literally. Lamella walks into the starting lineup right now, bro.
Lamella walks in there. Lorente walks
he's
in the
strong.
lineup.
He Rabonas his way into the starting lineup, fam. You know
Let's
what I'm
see what
saying?
else
But that's
we had.
really
And you
the
know,
problem.
and you know the damning thing is, hold on, can I just mention one more thing? Sorry. You know the damning the damning factor of all of this. I have the older generation that have seen us win many trophies, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So what has Levy actually done? What has Enoch actually done to bring to the table?
Yeah,
They've not done nothing, man.
if anything, we had a
Nothing.
better trophy ratio when we were a smaller club. So making the club bigger, what has that really done? Because I'll tell you something for sure, right? If the club was a third of the size it is right now, I'd still be supporting them. So the size of the club actually doesn't really matter to me at all, bro. I don't care about the amount of money being brought in. I would have supported the team regardless. So I don't care. That's really the thing with Levy, innit? Levy's taking the money generated from the football and he's reinvesting that money into non-football what objectives or whatever, however you want to call it. And because of that, the football is now suffering. And we're looking at it like, yo, this is a football club first. It's football that generated you all this money. It's the players on the pitch that generate you this money. Now you're taking that money and you're investing it into other aspects while the football begins to suffer. And now we're looking at it like the football is starting to suffer to the point where we might actually get relegated out of the Premier League. And it's like, you don't care. Like any other top club, any other top half club, yeah, is looking at this like, yo, we might get relegated. We have to bring players
Because there's never
and
been ambition. No, because there's never been ambition. From the moment one day took us over, it was all about them.
Yep.
We've got NFL teams playing on our pitch that have a bigger history than Tottenham.
Yep.
Bro, we're a joke of a club, bro. We're a sham of a club, bro. We should never have built that stadium.
That stadium killed us.
That stadium killed us. If you're a true Tottenham fan, you will subscribe to this.
Yeah.
Because 85% of them fans in that stadium will clap when they see another person score.
Yeah, crazy.
Bro, listen, we saw it. Listen, we have a person that's gone to the game and another team scored and they clapped.
Yeah, man. Look at when Cole Palmer scored, I started doing the fucking shimmy on what was the fans doing? Were the fans booing him? Or the fans no, bro.
They were doing the pause.
Fans not booing him. They were doing it with him, bro. They were doing the I'm cold with him.
People praying that we lose to Man City.
Bro, this is crazy, man. We're getting to a point. We had to play Arsenal twice that year. We could have stopped Arsenal challenging for the title our damn selves. And what happened? They came to our stadium with 3-0 up in 20 minutes or some bullshit like that. It should have made no sense.
It's a joke, isn't it? I'll be so real, man. You know, and we blame Levy, we blame Enoch, and I have to say, I blame our fan base as well, bro. Our fan base is a disgrace.
Yep.
It's a disgrace.
Absolute spineless cowards.
Bro, when I listen, I don't know if any of you have, but we do. When I went to the protests, bro, it was a disgrace.
Yeah, man.
And that's when I knew, yo, bro, we're never gonna get our Tottenham back.
And Levy has come.
Levy keeps saying, we've got our Tottenham back. He keeps saying it.
He's pimped out this fan base, for all that it's worth, and now
he's brainwashed
to the side, man. That's what I'm saying. He's pimped out the fans for how much they're worth, and now tossing them to the side. Because trust me, when these hotels are finished, once these hotels are finished, once the NFL contract is there, once the boxing fights are happening, once the concerts are happening, you're gonna realize, well, not you, but I'm talking about in general at this point, innit? But people are gonna realize, that Daniel Levy is making more on his other endeavors with this stadium than he is with the football. And then at that point, they're gonna realize that no amount of protesting is gonna stop Daniel Levy now. Because as long as he's alive and as long as he's doing these other endeavors that have nothing to do with football, he's gonna be making more money off those things than he will ever have made than trying to win trophies and build Tottenham as a fan base, bro. That's the truth of it. And as soon as we have told now, man, this is the best time for us to protest Levy while he's still trying to do
now
this.
or never.
This is the time we got to be screaming Levy out, Enoch out. This is the time where protests have to happen. It's to the point where it's like, if there's a protest, I might go, fam. I might go, bro. I've never even been to the stadium a day in my life. I might go just to protest, fam. Because once all of this is complete, once Levy's plan is complete with all these extra endeavors, no amount of protesting is going to change anything at that point, because he's going to be raking in money from everywhere else. Because at that point, who cares, bro? The stadium, who cares about the Tottenham Stadium? Who cares that Tottenham plays there? No one cares, because it's a concert place now. It's NFL. It's Formula One. Hotels. You know what I'm saying? Cheese factory, beer factory. All inside the stadium, fam. Premium toilet roll, bro. You know, all this bullshit that does not matter. Soon it's not going to, the football, no one's going to care about the football. It's just going to be us screaming on a
but look, right now, let's be real, innit? Let's be real. You just said something, I have to key it. You just said something, it's true though. Nobody actually cares about the football, bro. They don't, bro. They've proven it. They're not going to back him. They're not going to sack him. They don't really care, bro. Bro, like I said, bro, the point where he hasn't sacked him, it's far gone by. When I'm having to compare us losing to Everton and little Leicester, and I'm asking you, how many points are we away from Wolves and that? It's far gone, bro. It's far gone, bro. They don't care. They don't care. We were always heading down this direction. One trophy since they've taken, bro. It's awful. The worst
Yeah, one
ownership ever.
trophy, bro. Only in 08, blood.
One
trophy in 17. That's not good enough, blood.
That's terrible.
Make sure you're liking up the stream, guys.
This ownership is nonsense. But go
yeah,
on, man.
I told man, yeah. But Elijah, like your same fan base, yeah, like they're so attached to the club, as in like there's no objectivity no more. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, yeah, celebrating against Man City. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one red flag, yeah. And Elijah, apparently, you even said that you celebrated against your own team. You said that.
I know that was, and I'm ashamed that I did, fam. I'm ashamed that I did that.
I'm ashamed. I don't know what.
I'm ashamed that I did that, man. Looking back on it, I'm ashamed that I did that.
But you know what? You know what I mean? Can I defend my man though? I'm gonna be real in it, yeah. But angE had multiple times to actually fix it. Stop Arsenal from winning it.
Yeah,
you know,
if we had
he even had Arsenal.
They didn't have a chance.
He even had against Arsenal. Yeah, and he didn't do it. So can I blame us for making sure Arsenal didn't win the league?
That's the thing.
This is how poor. This is how poor our manager has put us. Our fans are begging. Our fans are begging Man City to beat us. That's how poor it's getting. He needs to go, bro. He needs to go.
Because I used to look at it as an ego
about that shit,
for
bro. The fact that you brought it up, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna crash out. I promise you.
Right, that's the thing.
About that
I used to look at it as an ego thing, man. But the more I look back at it, the less I see it as an ego thing, and more like we could have beat Arsenal our damn selves at our stadium, innit? Like we went to the Emirates and got a draw, innit? And I know we were worse, innit? We're like going like to the next North London derby, but we're at home. These men were 3-0 up in one half. Like if we had gotten a draw, yeah, Arsenal couldn't win it. We didn't need Man City to beat us.
That was the worst day of my life. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
If
exactly, that was peak.
A draw, that would have been enough. And it's like, bro, we have 2 opportunities each season to make Arsenal drop points. And this year, they have beaten us home and away. So right now, if Arsenal go on to be 1 game away from winning the league and all that, we could have stopped them from doing that. That's the whole point. Like Arsenal, yeah, are part of the reason why we're in a relegation battle, because they've taken 6 points off us. If we had beaten Arsenal home and away with 6 points more, maybe we're not having this conversation, bro.
Yeah, that's a thing. But another thing as well about Spurs is some of your fan base, yeah, like they're so toxic and positive. You know what I mean? They believe the club narrative, and some of them work for the club. You know what I'm saying? It's like an Illuminati. It's like Freemasons. You know what I mean?
Like some people are like too positive, innit? You know what I'm saying? It's like I understand wanting to be positive, but like I was a guy in it that was like, I want to be positive about the situation. But when there are clear criticisms for a manager, you have to point them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you point out the red flags.
Yeah,
but like
it's okay to be positive, but you can't ignore the red flags. At that point, you're just delusional at that point.
No, the problem is that the problem is like it's like the system of Hollywood and the Illuminati. Like once you go against them, like you're cooked. Like they don't wanna lose their privileges. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's over, man. There was times.
Listen, man. A man has to go, man. I've got work in it. Yeah,
I stayed. I'm gonna go for like another 5-10 minutes, and then I'm.
Yeah, I stayed on this thing till 1 hour 23 minutes. So big up you, man. Innit?
Yeah, big up,
man. Thank you so much, TJ, for coming up, man.
Yeah, man.
Thursday talks, man.
My bro, hit me up for the news article, bro. I got a lot to say, my brother.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
the documentary in it. Yeah, man.
Hit you up for sure, man.
Big up, man. Big up, TJ.
Right. Love.
Big up.
Yo, Elijah, do you agree with like Spurs? It's now became like Hollywood, like Levy's running the shit.
And Spurs YouTube is just as bad, if not worse. I'm seeing people on YouTube minerals, they're sneak dissing each other, they're insulting each other, but they won't go on panels and debate each other, or they won't go on panels and talk to each other. None of that stuff. but they're sneak dissing each other. They're calling each other names. They're calling the chat crazy
Yeah.
names as well. Like it's to the point where it's almost like a soap opera. It's like a reality TV that I'm seeing on this site now. Like
Yeah,
I'm seeing people out here going crazy on each other, and it's like, yo, you might not even talking to each other, not chatting to each other, but they want to sneak this. It's like I don't get it, bro.
Yeah, it's sweet. Like
they don't have a spine because they're just our fans are just such cowards. They're just too cowardly to say stuff to people to other people's faces. They can't do it.
They can't do it, fam. It's just long.
They can't. And I've been telling you guys that, like Levy is the one handing out the bread. You know what I'm saying? You can't bite someone that feeds you, right? Don't you say that?
Yeah.
And let me say
can't
something.
Bite the hand that feeds you. Yeah, that's facts.
Nobody's gonna. And let me say something. People complain on Twitter all the time. Like fans near the ground, they complain on Twitter all the time, but they don't protest. They don't do anything. I live in America. I can't do shit. I can't afford a 10 grand flight all the way to the UK. I can't do that.
Yeah.
But there's fans near the ground that just complain on Twitter. But when the protests come around, there's only like 50 people there.
They don't go.
Because they're too much of cowards.
I'm saying those social media, yeah. Everyone gets to just chat shit and hide behind the screen, fam, which is crazy to me, bro. But this is what people do in it, and I understand that's the day and age we're in. But like, it's weird, like just saying you're gonna do something and not doing it. It's just weird, fam. Like if I find out there's a protest and I don't have the ability to go, I'm gonna go, fam.
You're going. Like
I'm going. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I boycotted the state. I boycotted since I came back to England. I've been in England now for 8 years now because 2025. I came in 2017 again. Bro, I haven't bought anything Tottenham related. I don't even subscribe to no Sky Sports or no shit like that. I don't do any of that. I don't buy any Tottenham shirts. I don't go to the games. I don't do anything that will benefit Daniel Levy in any way because I don't rate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's killed this club. He's literally he's killing our club in front of our eyes.
Big up Matty in the chat as well, man.
Yeah, man, you're losing your identity with him as well. And like, there's no ambition. But like,
is dead. We could have Ozyman, but we chose not to sign him because of wages. Ozyman was right there on loan. If we signed Ozyman, we would not be in this mess. Sign Doué, not in this mess. Sign Vanderson, not in this mess.
Exactly. Yeah, Spurs are like Drake. This is the perfect analogy. Spurs are like Drake, yeah? And Levy is like Lucien and Universal, you know what I mean? Lucien Grange. He's running shit behind the scenes for him.
Running the shit.
You know what I mean?
Long day, man.
And I'll be honest, if we get relegated, people still won't protest. They won't.
If we get relegated, yeah, if we get into the relegation zone and people don't protest, then I can't lie, the club is washed. The club is completely done.
It's completely done.
The only way we can get Levy to sell is if we protest now. But problem is, no sign, nobody's organized anything.
It's fucked. I ain't gonna lie.
And also Levy also has the PR. You know what I'm saying? He has all the PR spins.
Well, yeah. He has the PR as well, fam. That's 100% true.
Yeah, don't forget Spurs might drop.
There's motherfuckers still defending Levy.
Exactly.
Mortem as well. Detour knows, bro. Shout out my guy Detour, man. But,
yeah, don't forget what Levy will train out. Yeah, your club might even do the merch thing, or maybe sign a player.
It's gonna be that, man. It's gonna be that, fam, for real, bro. All right, guys, I can't lie. Do you guys have any final word? Because I'm gonna have to end stream because I do want to go out and film some documentary bits in it. So I'm gonna let you guys get the last words in to the chat. Make sure you chat, by the way, you're liking, subscribing if you're new to the channel. We do want the 800 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? We want to get to a K one day, hopefully. But I'm gonna let Fridge and Minerals get their stuff off, and then
As a Spurs fan, I have never seen it this bad. Like, this is bad. Like, very fucking bad. Like, this has gotten to the point where if we get we could get relegated. We haven't been relegated in 40 years. Most of our fans weren't alive. A good percentage of our fans weren't alive to see us get relegated. This is bad news. And why isn't the Tottenham Hotspur Trust doing anything? That's the THST official. Why aren't they doing anything? They just they're not organizing anything.
Maybe they're on the payroll, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking. They got to be on the payroll. They don't organize anything.
I said a fan told angE he'd gladly be relegated with him. This goes beyond football.
God. Yeah, you see?
These people are...
It goes beyond football.
I can't say it. These people are just...
Bro, like, Spurs fans are so gullible, you know what I'm saying?
they accept anything. Spurs fans are the most gullible because Levy, because we were in relegation shit like in the 90s. Levy, okay, we get in the top 4 and people think Levy's a fucking hero. He isn't. He is the villain of this club. He's killing us week by week.
This is horrible, bro. Any words, Minerals? Any last words for the chat?
Yeah, my worst words is top 4 is on a flex, and like, why should that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear you, man. Top 4, you know, is people have just gotten used to this. This top 4 is a thing for us, isn't it?
For me, when I became a Spurs fan, a bad season for me was 5th place. That was considered a bad season. I don't know what this is considered. This is considered a catastrophe. That's what I consider it.
To anyone who, if it's not a catastrophe for every Spurs fan, then this is crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It has to be a catastrophe.
Thing is, people just go to have a day out because they have nice beaver towns. They have all that shit. They just go and they clap. They're happy clappers. That's what they are. Happy clapping.
Bro, everyone's manipulated, you know what I'm saying?
Levy's got him under his spell.
It is, man.
Voldemort has him under his spell.
Oh my gosh, bro. All right. I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm gonna leave it on the Jacob clip. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave it on this, man. But hope you guys like and subscribe. Appreciate Minerals and Fridge. Appreciate you guys coming on and sharing your thoughts, man. It really does mean a lot, for real. Much thanks to TJ as well, Spursy Talks. Make sure you go subscribe to him as well. Just remember, this is what Leicester are doing today, man.
I got the location. Right? Gonna get to be fucking. And you want to know where? You want to know the location of where everybody gonna get to be fucking tonight? I got the location. Right here, baby. Right here on the Spurs bed. We fucking on the Spurs bed tonight. Yeah, baby. We fucking on the Spurs bed tonight. We're fucking on the Spurs bed tonight, baby. And to anyone talking shit about angE Postecoglou, win, this win means nothing. Because you know the win.
That's what's happening, man.
Yeah, man, that's what's happening, Doug.
They're fucking on the Spurs bed, bro. They
like Spurs are again bent over by everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's like a slut. Bro. You know, Lily Phillips FC. You get
Lily
me?
Phillips. 100 man come through, 100 man get 3 points, bro. Long day, fam.
It's a long day, boy.
Long day, man. But Minerals, thank you so much. I'm gonna end stream here. Take care, everybody in the chat. Take care, everybody watching this on playback. At this point, angE Postecoglou, wow, it is what it is, man. Take care.